Hi, this is Sherry with another FamilySearch training video. Last time we looked at the consultant planner and how to add a friend or ward member so that you can help them by looking at their tree. Today we're going to look again at the consultant planner, but this time as a tool for our first meeting with a friend. So let's get right to it. I'm the consultant. I am going to take a look at the tree by myself first in preparation for our meeting next week with my friend. So I will sign into FamilySearch.org, go to the upper right hand corner where it says help, click that, go to consultant resources. I'm going to back up this and show you this is what it was looking like. Click on consultant planner if you're not already there. On the left-hand side, you'll see all the people you want to help. Click on the person that you're going to help. But let me show you this new experience because FamilySearch.org is constantly changing. So you can't let that bother you. You just keep changing with it. So let's take a look so that we know what the new experience is going to be. So we'll click over there. Now the names are not on the left-hand side. They're just in a grid here, all the people I'm helping. So I'm going to click on Sherry Haggard. For today, we're going to pretend that this is my twin sister, and we're going to look at her tree. So I click there. All right, for our first meeting, I know that I want to have my friend have success in the very first hour. I don't want it to drag on and us get frustrated trying to find a name and not be able to do that. So that's why I'm going to sign in as her helper ahead of time, take a look through the tree, find those family members that need temple work, and notate who they are and how I got there so that then I can guide my friend, have her walk through the tree and discover for herself those people who need temple ordinances. All right, when we look at the consultant planner, there are lots of things that could help us here, and you could just wander through, but let me give you the 3 things that I find most helpful to get started with first. So first, I just go to the tree and look at the first 4 generations. This is our responsibility. We should make sure that our parents, grandparents, and great-grandparents have their temple work done. So we just look at the tree. I put it on 4 generations because that's all I'm looking at right now, and ordinances. What I used to do is click on each one, take a look, and check to make sure that the temple work is done. If it's gray, it is. If you hover, you can see when that temple work is completed. And sometimes I still like to walk through that, but really we don't need to do that anymore because this chart now shows us all the ordinances that need to be, that are available. So you can see that all the temple work is done for my 4 generations, but if this were somebody else, we might have Willard McLaughlin might be in green here, which means that he has temple work that needs to be done. If I see that, I would just click, bring up that summary card. I'm going to highlight his name and ID number. Just drag over that, and then with a Control-C, I copy it, and then I'm going to put it right on the lesson plan because I want to make sure that I remember to tell my friend about Willard McLaughlin and the temple work that needs to be done there. So next, I click on Plans, and I need to create a new lesson plan, and the goal is to find a family that needs temple work. And then just under my plan here, I'm going to Control-V, which pastes. Oops, it just got his name. I don't know why it didn't put the ID number. I should have gone in there. But I will just keep track on here, everybody that I find, and their ID number, and any hints I need to put. This would be mother's line, grandfather or something like that to help me remember how I got there. And then needs, and I'm just making this up because mine has the temple work done, but if I had taken a look at Willard and found that he needs a death date and then seal to spouse, just write down what needs to be done. These are just reminders for me, so I know what I'm going to help my friend with when I meet with her next week. Okay, so I'm going to save that. Then I'm going to go back to the tree and look again. And as I go through the 4 generations, I don't find anything else, any other temple work that needs to be done there. So I'm done with the first thing. Check your first 4 generations. Next, I would go to, after these ordinances, next I would go to research helps. Now this, if I'm missing temple work, by adding record hints, I can find the birth date and place, death date and place, marriage date and place that are essential before doing temple work, or I could find missing members of the family. Perhaps on a census, I find a sister-in-law who's living with the family or something like that. So next I would check on these record hints. Let's go back. So I would do that. I would not actually attach any records. I'm just going to look here, and if I discover, oh, look, here's his spouse's name, and if I didn't have that before, I'm going to note this. So I'm going to copy, Control-C, and now let's go back to the consultant planner. If you just hold when you press the back arrow, you'll be able to find where you've been. So here's the consultant planner. And I'm going to go to plans. And here's my lesson 5. So this is a new note I want to make. I'm going to put Annie Summers. This is a wife for John Arnold Blazer. She needs baptism or whatever it is that we got there, or we may not even know. We'll just put things in there, and the important thing though is to not attach this person, not attach the record, not add people to the tree. These are just notes for you so that you can walk that member through it, and this gives them success as they add people to the tree, add memories, add sources. You're moving them closer to getting temple work done. All right, one other thing that's brand new that I would make sure I do before meeting with my friend is to go up to the top temple, and from there scroll down to ordinances ready. On this page, now I can check baptisms and confirmation, the type of ordinance that we want. Just click that, and it will find temple opportunities for me. Some of them might be on my temple reservations list. Others might be temple opportunities that were shared with the temple that I can easily get back now, so that I've got family names that I can take each month when I go to the temple. All right, so we've got 4 or 5, we've got 5 people. I can view those, and I'm going to make a note of those. There's Sylvia. Oh, these are from my reservations, so I probably wouldn't take that, but Elizabeth Miller, she needs her temple work done, and this is not on my reservation. So if you just click on the ID number, it pops up copy ID. Take that, and so that's Elizabeth Miller. And now I'll go back to my lesson plan. And we'll add Elizabeth Miller. Now it's a baptism and something else. So this lesson plan is just for me. These are my notes. Now I'm ready. I know that I've got some temple work for my friend. So I will take this lesson plan and meet next week with my friend. All right, that's it for this week. We'll see you for our next lesson.